The new year is here, and with it comes a sense of possibility and renewal. There's a kind of magic in these moments, a chance to reflect on where you've been and decide where you're headed. The beauty of setting goals isn't just in achieving them. It's in the growth, transformation, and focus they inspire. Goals give you direction, something to strive for, and they remind you that life is a journey, not a destination. The right goals have the power to shape not only your actions, but your mindset. They help you prioritize, make better choices, and step into the best version of yourself. This isn't about chasing someone else's idea of success or doing what's trendy. It's about identifying what truly matters to you and aligning your actions with your deepest values. Each goal you set becomes a promise to yourself, a declaration of what you're willing to work for and why it matters. The process isn't always easy, but it's worth it. The pursuit of meaningful goals teaches discipline, patience, and resilience. And when you look back on the year, it's the effort and progress that you'll remember most, not just the outcomes. The year ahead holds endless possibilities. The goals you choose will shape the story you tell about this chapter of your life. As we begin this journey together, think about what you truly want and why it matters. Because when you set the right goals, you're not just creating a plan for the next year. You're laying the foundation for the life you want to live. The first goal to set for yourself this year is to prioritize your health. It's a foundational element of everything else you want to achieve. Without physical and mental well-being, even the grandest goals can feel out of reach. Yet, health is often the first thing we take for granted and the last thing we address when life gets busy. This year, make it a non-negotiable focus. Prioritizing health doesn't have to mean drastic changes or overwhelming commitments. It's about consistent, intentional efforts that improve your overall quality of life. Start by assessing where you are now. Reflect on your current habits, from your diet to your sleep patterns, and identify areas for improvement. Often, it's not the big, dramatic actions that make the difference. It's the small, sustainable habits you build over time. Consider making sleep a priority. The modern world often glorifies hustle and long hours, but science consistently shows that adequate sleep is essential for both physical health and mental clarity. Aim to establish a bedtime routine that allows you to get enough rest each night. Rested minds think clearer, solve problems better, and have more energy to face challenges. Nutrition is another cornerstone of health. This year, focus on eating in a way that fuels your body and supports your goals. It's not about restrictive diets or chasing perfection, but about balance and mindfulness. Pay attention to how food makes you feel. Choose meals that nourish and energize you, rather than leaving you sluggish or unfulfilled. Prepare more meals at home, experiment with wholesome ingredients, and cultivate a deeper appreciation for how your choices impact your body. Movement is equally vital. Regular physical activity strengthens not only your body, but your mind. Exercise releases endorphins, reduces stress, and boosts your mood, creating a ripple effect across every area of your life. Find an activity you enjoy. Consistency matters more than intensity. Even 20 minutes a day can make a significant difference if you stick with it. Mental health is an inseparable part of your overall well-being. Set aside time to care for your mind as intentionally as you do your body. Mental health is not something to manage only in times of crisis. It's a lifelong practice of self-awareness and self-care. Building healthy habits often requires a shift in mindset. Instead of thinking of health as a chore or obligation, view it as an act of self-respect and empowerment. Your body and mind are the tools that allow you to pursue every other goal in your life. Treating them well isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Accountability can make all the difference. Share your health goals with someone you trust or join a community that supports your efforts. Having others to encourage and celebrate your progress can keep you motivated and on track. Finally, remember that health is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but they don't define your progress. What matters is your commitment to keep moving forward, one step at a time. By prioritizing your health this year, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. Next, the second goal to set for yourself this year is to deepen your relationships. Life is enriched by the connections you share with others, yet relationships often take a back seat to work, obligations, or the pursuit of individual goals. This year, make it a priority to nurture and strengthen the bonds that matter most to you. Relationships form the foundation of support, joy, and growth in your life. Start by reflecting on your current relationships. Consider who brings positivity, encouragement, and growth into your life. Think about the people you may have unintentionally neglected and those with whom you'd like to build a deeper connection. Relationships are like gardens. They require regular care and attention to flourish. One of the most powerful ways to nurture relationships is by being fully present. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to be physically in one place while your mind is somewhere else. When you're spending time with someone, give them your undivided attention. Put away distractions, listen deeply, and engage wholeheartedly. Presence communicates value and respect in a way that words cannot. Communication is at the heart of any strong relationship. This year, focus on improving how you express yourself and how you listen to others. Clear, honest, and compassionate communication builds trust and understanding. If you've been holding back from having meaningful conversations or addressing unresolved conflicts, consider making this the year you break through those barriers. Approach these moments with empathy and a genuine desire to understand the other person's perspective. Acts of kindness are another powerful way to strengthen relationships. Small gestures often have the biggest impact. A thoughtful note, an unexpected favor, or simply showing appreciation can create lasting warmth and connection. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate the people in your life, what they mean to you and how they've contributed to your journey. Gratitude has a magnetic quality. It draws people closer and deepens bonds. Setting boundaries is a crucial aspect of healthy relationships. While it may seem counterintuitive, boundaries protect and preserve connections by ensuring that interactions remain respectful and balanced. If you've been overextending yourself or feeling drained by certain relationships, this is the year to set clear limits. Boundaries are not walls. They are guidelines that help maintain mutual respect and understanding. Consider making a conscious effort to expand your social circle as well. Building new relationships can be just as enriching as nurturing existing ones. Seek out opportunities to meet people who inspire and challenge you. Expanding your network can open doors to new experiences, perspectives, and opportunities. Forgiveness is another key element of deepening relationships. Holding on to grudges or unresolved resentment can weigh heavily on your heart and hinder connection. While forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior, it does mean freeing yourself from the burden of anger and bitterness. This year, reflect on relationships that could benefit from forgiveness and take steps toward healing. Celebrate milestones and shared experiences. Shared memories are the threads that weave relationships together. Make an effort to mark these occasions. These moments of celebration strengthen the sense of connection and create lasting joy. Lastly, invest in your relationship with yourself. Self-awareness and self-compassion are the roots of all healthy relationships. When you nurture your inner world, you show up more authentically and positively in your connections with others. Make time for self-reflection, personal growth, and the practices that bring you peace and balance. By setting the goal to deepen your relationships this year, you're choosing to prioritize what truly matters. Relationships are not only a source of love and joy, but a mirror that reflects your own growth and potential. As you nurture these bonds, you'll find that the rewards go far beyond the connections themselves. They create a life of greater meaning, fulfillment, and harmony. Next, the third goal to set for yourself this year is to cultivate resilience. Life is unpredictable, filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments that test your strength and determination. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties. It's about developing the capacity to face them with courage, adaptability, and hope. Setting this goal will empower you to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and confidence. Resilience begins with perspective. How you interpret and respond to challenges shapes your ability to overcome them. When faced with adversity, pause and ask yourself what the situation is teaching you. Instead of focusing solely on the problem, shift your perspective to explore potential solutions, opportunities for growth, or lessons hidden within the difficulty. This mindset doesn't eliminate challenges, but equips you to face them with a sense of purpose and control. Building resilience requires a foundation of self-awareness. Take time to reflect on how you typically react to stress, uncertainty, or failure. Are there patterns of thought or behavior that hinder your ability to bounce back? Perhaps you tend to be overly critical of yourself, avoid asking for help, or dwell on what went wrong. By recognizing these patterns, you can begin to shift them, replacing self-limiting habits with empowering ones. Physical well-being plays a significant role in resilience. Your body and mind are deeply interconnected, and caring for your physical health strengthens your ability to handle stress. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep create the energy and vitality needed to tackle challenges. Even small adjustments, like a daily walk or consistent bedtime, can have a profound impact on your overall resilience. Emotional regulation is another cornerstone of resilience. Life's challenges often trigger strong emotions, frustration, fear, sadness, or anger. While it's natural to feel these emotions, learning to manage them constructively is essential. Practicing mindfulness, deep breathing, or simply pausing to reflect can help you regain control and approach difficulties with clarity. Resilience thrives in an environment of support. Surround yourself with people who encourage, uplift, and believe in you. A strong support network provides perspective, encouragement, and practical assistance when needed. Don't be afraid to lean on others during tough times. Resilience is not about going it alone, but about building strength through connection. Adaptability is a skill that fuels resilience. Life rarely goes exactly as planned, and the ability to pivot and adjust is crucial for long-term success. Cultivate a mindset that embraces change as an inevitable part of growth. Instead of resisting change or clinging to what's familiar, practice flexibility and openness. This doesn't mean abandoning your goals, but finding new paths to achieve them when the original plan no longer works. Resilience involves setting realistic expectations. Perfectionism can undermine your ability to cope with setbacks as it creates an all-or-nothing mindset. Embrace the idea that progress, not perfection, is the goal. Allow yourself room to make mistakes, learn, and grow. Celebrate small victories and acknowledge the effort you're putting in, even when the results aren't immediate. One of the most empowering aspects of resilience is the ability to rewrite your narrative. When challenges arise, the story you tell yourself about what's happening and what it means can either strengthen or weaken your resolve. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, frame them as opportunities to build character and wisdom. Remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome and the strength you've demonstrated before. Gratitude is another powerful tool for building resilience. It may seem counterintuitive to focus on gratitude during tough times, but acknowledging what's going well creates a sense of balance and hope. Gratitude doesn't ignore difficulties. It highlights the positives that coexist alongside them. This shift in focus can re-energize you and help you see the bigger picture. Finally, resilience is a skill that grows over time. The more you practice facing and overcoming challenges, the stronger your resilience becomes. Each obstacle you navigate builds your confidence and equips you with tools for the future. Resilience is not about avoiding life's storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain. By setting the goal to cultivate resilience, you're preparing yourself to face whatever the year ahead may bring. You're choosing to approach life with strength, adaptability, and a spirit of hope. Resilience doesn't eliminate challenges, but it transforms how you experience them, turning difficulties into opportunities for growth and triumph. The fourth goal to set for yourself this year is to enhance your ability to communicate effectively. Communication is at the heart of every relationship, opportunity, and collaboration. How you communicate determines the quality of your interactions and the impact you make in the world. Setting this goal will strengthen your personal and professional relationships while boosting your confidence and influence. Effective communication begins with listening. Many people think of communication as the act of speaking, but true connection happens when you actively engage with what others are saying. Listening goes beyond hearing words. It's about understanding the emotions, intentions, and perspectives behind them. Make it a habit to give others your full attention when they're speaking. Resist the urge to formulate your response while they're still talking. Instead, focus on understanding their point of view, asking clarifying questions, and acknowledging their feelings. Clarity is a cornerstone of effective communication. Whether you're having a casual conversation or delivering an important message, strive to express yourself in a way that is clear and concise. Avoid overloading your message with unnecessary details or jargon that could confuse your audience. Instead, focus on the core idea you want to convey. Practice organizing your thoughts before speaking, and don't be afraid to pause to gather your words if needed. Body language plays a significant role in how your message is received. Your posture, facial expressions, and gestures can either reinforce or undermine your words. Maintain open and confident body language to convey approachability and assurance. Make eye contact to show engagement and interest. Be mindful of your tone of voice, as it can convey sincerity, enthusiasm, or empathy depending on the situation. Empathy is a powerful communication skill that fosters connection and understanding. Before responding to someone, consider their perspective and emotions. Empathy doesn't mean you have to agree with everything the other person says, but it shows that you value their feelings and are willing to see the world through their eyes. Empathy strengthens trust and creates an environment where open dialogue can thrive. Learning to manage conflicts constructively is another vital aspect of communication. Disagreements are a natural part of human interaction, but how you handle them can either strengthen or damage your relationships. Practice staying calm and composed during conflicts. Focus on the issue at hand, rather than resorting to personal attacks or defensiveness. Seek solutions that address both your needs and the needs of the other person, fostering collaboration instead of division. Flexibility in communication is essential for reaching diverse audiences. People have different communication styles, preferences, and ways of processing information. Adapt your approach based on who you're speaking with and the context of the conversation. Some people prefer detailed explanations, while others value brevity. Being able to tailor your message to your audience demonstrates respect and increases the likelihood of being understood. Developing assertiveness is key to effective communication. Assertiveness involves expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs clearly and respectfully, without diminishing the perspectives of others. It's a balance between passivity and aggression, allowing you to stand up for yourself while maintaining positive relationships. Practice using I statements to communicate your experiences and desires without assigning blame or making demands. Building your vocabulary and refining your language skills can enhance your communication. The more precise and articulate you are, the easier it becomes to express your ideas effectively. This doesn't mean you need to use overly complex words, but expanding your vocabulary gives you the tools to convey nuances and create richer conversations. Feedback is a valuable part of communication, both giving and receiving it. When offering feedback, aim to be constructive and specific, focusing on behaviors rather than personal traits. Similarly, when receiving feedback, listen with an open mind and a willingness to learn. Feedback is an opportunity for growth, not a personal attack, and embracing it will help you continuously improve your communication skills. A significant part of effective communication is knowing when to remain silent. Silence can be a powerful tool, offering space for reflection or emphasizing a point. It can prevent misunderstandings that arise from speaking impulsively. Use silence strategically to create a rhythm in your conversations and to ensure that your words carry weight and meaning. Communication extends beyond words to your actions. Aligning what you say with what you do builds credibility and trust. People are more likely to listen to and respect you when your behavior reflects the values and principles you communicate. Consistency between your words and actions reinforces your authenticity and strengthens your influence. The goal of improving communication isn't just about becoming a better speaker. It's about deepening your connections, building understanding, and creating impact. As you work on this goal throughout the year, you'll find that your ability to convey your ideas and connect with others transforms your personal and professional relationships. Effective communication isn't just a skill. It's a pathway to greater confidence, trust, and success. Next, the fifth goal to set for yourself this year is to cultivate greater emotional resilience. Life is full of uncertainties, challenges, and setbacks, but how you navigate them determines not only your ability to succeed, but your overall sense of well-being. Emotional resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about developing the strength to face them with grace, adaptability, and a sense of purpose. Resilience begins with self-awareness. Understanding your emotions, triggers, and responses allows you to manage them more effectively. Pay attention to how you react in moments of stress or disappointment. Are your reactions helping or hindering your ability to move forward? Journaling or reflecting on your experiences can provide valuable insights into patterns of thought or behavior that may need adjustment. One of the most effective ways to build resilience is to reframe challenges. When difficulties arise, It's easy to fall into a cycle of frustration or self-pity. Resilient individuals choose to view obstacles as opportunities for growth, rather than as insurmountable barriers. Ask yourself what you can learn from the situation and how it can strengthen you. This shift in perspective transforms adversity into a stepping stone for progress. A strong support network is an essential component of emotional resilience. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift, encourage, and challenge you creates a foundation of stability and connection. These relationships provide a sense of belonging and offer perspective during tough times. Don't hesitate to reach out for help or lean on others when needed. Resilience isn't about facing everything alone. It's about knowing when to seek support and allowing others to contribute to your strength. Taking care of your physical health is closely tied to emotional resilience. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a balanced diet all play a role in maintaining emotional stability. Physical well-being creates the foundation for mental clarity and emotional balance. When your body is strong and well-nourished, you're better equipped to handle the stresses and demands of life. Resilient people practice mindfulness and stress management techniques. Deep breathing, meditation, or even taking a moment to pause and center yourself can help you stay calm and focused in the face of challenges. These practices allow you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, reducing the likelihood of being overwhelmed by emotions. Developing emotional resilience involves embracing imperfection. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, and perfectionism can be a significant source of stress and disappointment. Resilient individuals accept that setbacks and mistakes are part of the journey. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, they focus on what they can do next. This mindset frees them from the paralysis of regret and enables them to keep moving forward. Gratitude is another powerful tool for resilience. Shifting your focus from what's going wrong to what's going well helps you maintain perspective. Even in the midst of challenges, there are always aspects of life to appreciate. Cultivating gratitude fosters a sense of abundance and optimism, which can counteract feelings of defeat or despair. Flexibility and adaptability are hallmarks of emotional resilience. Life is unpredictable, and rigid thinking can leave you feeling stuck when plans go awry. Resilient people remain open to change, adjusting their approach when circumstances shift. This adaptability allows them to navigate uncertainty with confidence, knowing that they can handle whatever comes their way. A key element of resilience is the ability to set boundaries. Protecting your time, energy, and emotional well-being is essential for maintaining balance. Learning to say no to demands or relationships that drain you allows you to focus on what truly matters. Boundaries create a sense of control and help you prioritize your own needs while still being available for others. Celebrating small victories along the way reinforces your resilience. Acknowledge the progress you make, no matter how incremental it may seem. Each success, no matter how small, builds your confidence and reminds you of your ability to overcome challenges. These celebrations fuel your motivation and keep you focused on your long-term goals. Resilience is not a fixed trait. It's a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. It requires practice, patience, and a commitment to self-growth. Each time you navigate a challenge successfully, you build a reservoir of strength that prepares you for the next obstacle. The more you practice resilience, the more natural it becomes to face adversity with courage and determination. By setting the goal of cultivating emotional resilience this year, you equip yourself to handle life's ups and downs with confidence and grace. Resilience doesn't mean you won't face difficulties. It means you'll rise stronger each time you do. It's the foundation of a fulfilling and successful life, allowing you to pursue your dreams while maintaining your balance and well-being. The sixth goal to set for yourself this year is to establish a clear financial strategy that supports both your short-term needs and long-term aspirations. Financial health isn't just about earning money. It's about managing it wisely, aligning it with your values, and ensuring it serves as a foundation for the life you want to create. Developing a thoughtful approach to your finances can reduce stress, increase opportunities, and give you the freedom to pursue what truly matters. The starting point for a sound financial strategy is gaining clarity about your current financial situation. Take an honest look at your income, expenses, savings, and debts. Understanding where you stand allows you to identify areas for improvement and opportunities for growth. Avoid the temptation to ignore financial realities out of fear or overwhelm. Knowledge is power, and clarity is the first step toward control. Once you understand your financial picture, it's essential to set clear and meaningful financial goals. These goals should be specific, measurable, and tied to your priorities. Having well-defined objectives gives your financial strategy direction and purpose. Write these goals down and review them regularly to stay focused. Budgeting is a cornerstone of effective financial management. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about intention. It allows you to direct your money toward what matters most while avoiding unnecessary spending. Start by categorizing your expenses into essentials, discretionary spending, and savings. Track your spending to identify patterns and areas where you can cut back without sacrificing your quality of life. A well-crafted budget empowers you to make intentional choices and ensures that your money aligns with your goals. Another critical aspect of financial strategy is managing debt. Debt can be a significant barrier to financial freedom, but it doesn't have to define your future. Prioritize paying off high-interest debts while avoiding the accumulation of new ones. If possible, consolidate debts to simplify payments and reduce interest rates. Remember, every dollar you use to reduce debt is a step toward financial independence. A financial strategy isn't just about numbers. It's about aligning your money with your values. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you and how your financial choices can support those priorities. For some, this might mean saving for a family vacation or investing in personal development. For others, it could involve supporting charitable causes or building a legacy. When your finances reflect your values, you experience a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose. Avoid comparing your financial journey to others. Everyone's circumstances, goals, and values are different, and what works for someone else may not align with your vision. Focus on your progress and celebrate the milestones you achieve along the way. Financial success is a personal journey, not a competition. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your financial plan is crucial. Life is dynamic, and your financial strategy should adapt to changes in income, expenses, goals, or priorities. Schedule periodic check-ins to assess your progress, celebrate your successes, and make any necessary adjustments. This proactive approach ensures that your finances remain aligned with your evolving needs and aspirations. Lastly, educate yourself continuously. Financial literacy is a powerful tool for building confidence and making informed decisions. Read books, attend workshops, or seek advice from trusted professionals. The more you understand about managing and growing your money, the better equipped you'll be to navigate challenges and seize opportunities. By setting the goal of establishing a clear financial strategy, this year, you take a critical step toward creating stability, freedom, and peace of mind. Financial health is not about wealth for its own sake. It's about creating a foundation that allows you to live the life you envision. With intention, discipline, and a commitment to your goals, you can transform your relationship with money and unlock opportunities for growth and success. Next, the seventh goal to set for yourself this year is to cultivate stronger, more meaningful relationships. While personal achievement and growth are essential, the quality of your connections with others greatly influences your overall well-being and success. Relationships provide support, perspective, and a sense of belonging that enrich every aspect of life. By prioritizing relationships as a goal, you create a foundation of trust, love, and collaboration that benefits both you and the people around you. Building meaningful relationships begins with presence. In a world filled with distractions, being fully present when you interact with others is a powerful way to deepen connections. This means giving your undivided attention, actively listening, and responding with empathy. When people feel heard and valued, they are more likely to open up and invest in the relationship. Presence creates a sense of mutual respect and understanding that strengthens the bond between you. Another important aspect of relationships is consistency. Strong connections aren't built overnight. They require ongoing effort and care. This means checking in regularly with the people you value. These small but consistent actions show that you care and are invested in maintaining the relationship. Trust is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. Building trust involves honesty, reliability, and authenticity. It means following through on your commitments and being transparent about your intentions. Trust takes time to establish, but can be lost quickly, so it's essential to handle it with care. When people trust you, they are more likely to rely on you, confide in you, and collaborate with you, creating a strong foundation for mutual growth. Empathy is a skill that enhances relationships in profound ways. By putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you gain a deeper understanding of their emotions, needs, and perspectives. Empathy fosters compassion and reduces conflict, making it easier to navigate disagreements or challenges. Practicing empathy doesn't mean you have to agree with everyone, but it does mean showing respect for their experiences and feelings. Boundaries play a crucial role in maintaining healthy relationships. While it's important to invest in others, it's equally important to protect your own well-being. Setting clear boundaries helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures that your relationships remain balanced and respectful. Boundaries are not about creating distance, but about fostering mutual respect and ensuring that both parties feel valued and supported. Gratitude strengthens relationships by creating a culture of appreciation. Taking the time to express gratitude to the people in your life fosters positivity and reinforces the connection. These small gestures build goodwill and deepen bonds. Gratitude reminds you to focus on the positive aspects of your relationships rather than dwelling on shortcomings or conflicts. Conflict is inevitable in any relationship, but how you handle it determines the outcome. Successful relationships are not devoid of disagreements. They are marked by the ability to resolve them constructively. Approach conflicts with a mindset of understanding rather than confrontation. Focus on finding solutions that work for both parties rather than assigning blame. This approach not only resolves the immediate issue, but strengthens the relationship by demonstrating commitment and respect. Diversity enriches your relationships and broadens your perspective. Seek out connections with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. Engaging with diverse perspectives challenges your assumptions and helps you grow. It creates a richer, more vibrant network of relationships that supports your personal and professional development. Relationships thrive when both parties are willing to invest in mutual growth. Look for opportunities to support the goals and aspirations of the people in your life. Celebrate their successes, offer encouragement during challenges, and collaborate on shared projects or interests. This mutual investment creates a sense of partnership and shared purpose that enhances the relationship. Prioritize quality over quantity in your relationships. It's better to have a few deep, meaningful connections than many superficial ones. Focus your energy on the people who align with your values, inspire you to grow, and genuinely care about your well-being. These relationships will have the greatest impact on your life and provide the most fulfillment. Time is one of the most valuable gifts you can give to a relationship. In today's fast-paced world, carving out time for the people you care about shows that you value them. These moments of connection create lasting memories and strengthen bonds. Finally, be open to vulnerability in your relationships. Vulnerability is what allows you to connect on a deeper level and build trust. It means sharing your thoughts, feelings, and experiences honestly, even when it feels uncomfortable. Vulnerability fosters authenticity and creates a safe space for others to do the same, deepening the connection and strengthening the relationship. By setting the goal of cultivating stronger relationship this year, you create a network of support, trust, and inspiration that enhances every aspect of your life. Meaningful connections are not just a source of happiness. They are a cornerstone of success, resilience, and personal growth. With intentional effort and a commitment to nurturing your relationships, you'll build a foundation of connection and collaboration that serves you well in the year ahead and beyond. The eighth goal to set for yourself this year is to prioritize balance and well-being in your life. While ambition and hard work are vital for achieving your goals, neglecting your physical, mental, and emotional health can lead to burnout, dissatisfaction, and even setbacks. True success is not just about accomplishing tasks or reaching milestones. It's about creating a sustainable, fulfilling life that supports your growth and happiness. Balance begins with understanding your priorities and ensuring they align with how you spend your time and energy. Many people fall into the trap of overcommitting, saying yes to every demand or opportunity without considering the cost. This year, commit to evaluating what truly matters to you and ensure these priorities are reflected in your daily choices. Well-being is not a luxury. It's a foundation for everything else in your life. When you take care of yourself, you increase your capacity to perform, connect, and contribute. Physical health is a cornerstone of well-being, and small, consistent habits can make a significant difference. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep are not just good for your body. They improve your mood, focus, and resilience. Prioritize these habits as non-negotiable parts of your routine. Mental health is equally important. Life's challenges can take a toll on your mind, especially if you're constantly juggling responsibilities or striving to meet high expectations. This year, make it a goal to nurture your mental health through practices like mindfulness, journaling, or seeking professional support when needed. These practices help you manage stress, stay grounded, and maintain clarity even in the face of uncertainty. Emotional well-being often requires examining your relationship with yourself. Are you kind and compassionate toward yourself, or do you hold yourself to impossible standards? This year, commit to practicing self-compassion. Acknowledge your efforts, forgive your mistakes, and treat yourself with the same care and understanding you'd offer a close friend. Self-compassion isn't about lowering your standards. It's about creating an inner environment that supports growth and resilience. Boundaries play a vital role in maintaining balance. Without clear boundaries, it's easy to overextend yourself, leading to exhaustion and frustration. This year, set boundaries that protect your time, energy, and well-being. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your priorities or add unnecessary stress to your life. Boundaries are not about shutting people out. They're about creating space for what truly matters. Time management is a key component of balance. A well-structured day allows you to meet your responsibilities while leaving room for rest, recreation, and connection. This year, experiment with scheduling techniques that help you stay focused and productive without feeling overwhelmed. Find a system that works for you and stick to it. Balance involves making time for joy and play. In the pursuit of success, it's easy to overlook the importance of fun and relaxation. Yet these moments of joy are essential for your overall well-being. This year, prioritize activities that bring you happiness. These experiences rejuvenate your spirit and remind you of the richness of life beyond work or obligations. Social connections are a powerful source of balance and well-being. Building and maintaining relationships provides emotional support, perspective, and a sense of belonging. This year, make an effort to nurture these connections by spending quality time with friends and family, seeking out new communities, or simply reaching out to check in with someone you care about. Strong relationships are a buffer against stress and a source of encouragement during challenging times. Balance requires flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and rigidly adhering to a plan can sometimes cause more stress than it alleviates. This year, practice adapting to change with grace and resilience. Recognize when it's time to adjust your approach or reprioritize, and give yourself permission to let go of perfectionism. Balance isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about creating a rhythm that works for you. Gratitude is a simple but effective way to foster balance and well-being. By focusing on what you're thankful for, you shift your perspective from what's missing to what's present. This practice helps you stay grounded and appreciate the journey, even when challenges arise. Make it a habit to reflect on your blessings daily. Take a moment to pause and acknowledge the good in your life. Finally, balance is about giving yourself permission to rest. In a culture that often glorifies busyness, rest can feel unproductive or indulgent. Yet, rest is essential for recharging your energy, maintaining focus, and preventing burnout. This year, prioritize rest as an integral part of your routine. Rest is a powerful tool for sustaining your well-being and effectiveness. By setting the goal of prioritizing balance and well-being this year, you lay the foundation for a life that is not only successful, but deeply fulfilling. Balance is not a destination. It's an ongoing practice that requires awareness, intention, and commitment. As you create harmony between your goals, responsibilities, and self-care, you'll discover that true success is not about pushing harder, but about living in alignment with your values and aspirations. As you begin this new year, there's a unique opportunity to redefine what success means for you. Setting meaningful goals is not just about creating a checklist of accomplishments. It's about intentionally designing a life that aligns with your values, aspirations, and potential. The goals you set are not just endpoints. They are guiding stars that illuminate the path forward, giving you purpose, focus, and momentum. These goals serve as a reminder that growth doesn't happen in leaps and bounds, but in small, consistent steps. They challenge you to stretch beyond your comfort zone while remaining grounded in what truly matters. They encourage you to embrace discipline without losing sight of joy, to seek progress without sacrificing balance, and to pursue excellence with compassion for yourself and others. As you pursue these goals, remember that the journey will not always be smooth. There will be setbacks, distractions, and moments of doubt. But these challenges are not barriers. They are opportunities to learn, adapt, and strengthen your resolve. The act of setting goals is not just about achieving them. It's about becoming the person who can achieve them. It's about cultivating resilience, focus, and a sense of purpose that carries you forward, no matter what obstacles arise. This year, approach your goals with a spirit of curiosity and exploration. Be open to adjusting your plans as circumstances evolve. Allow yourself the flexibility to pivot when necessary, but remain steadfast in your commitment to growth. Success is not about rigidly sticking to a script. It's about remaining true to your vision while navigating the complexities of life with grace and determination. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step you take toward your goals is a victory, a testament to your dedication and perseverance. Take time to acknowledge your efforts, reflect on what you've learned, and appreciate the journey. This practice of gratitude and self-recognition fuels your motivation and reminds you of the progress you're making, even when the finish line feels far away. Surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Relationships play a vital role in your success, providing encouragement, perspective, and accountability. Share your goals with friends, loved ones, or trusted allies who can cheer you on and help you stay on track. Remember, you don't have to navigate this journey alone. Success is a collective effort as much as it is an individual one. Finally, approach this year with a mindset of possibility. The goals you've set are not just aspirations. They are declarations of your belief in what you can achieve. Trust in your ability to rise to the challenge, to learn from every experience, and to create a life that reflects your highest potential. The coming year is a blank canvas, and with intention, effort, and resilience, you have the power to paint a masterpiece. As you take your first steps into this new year, hold on to the knowledge that every goal is within reach when pursued with purpose and determination. The journey ahead is yours to shape, and the possibilities are as limitless as your willingness to dream, act, and persevere. This is your year to grow, to thrive, and to achieve the extraordinary. Let these goals guide you, and let your vision inspire you to create a life that truly fulfills and excites you.